just pray that someone there can hit the switch. And in public, I want to stay off.
Good evening and welcome to the Mind Control series presented by Occult Priestess. Welcome to my channel. Tonight we embark on a journey into the mind of madmen, the madmen that rule over our society. Psychology is nothing more than animal husbandry and human torture. Psyche means soul. You can look her up in the ancient Greek traditions. Psychology is supposed to be the study of the soul. What psychology is and why it was designed was to dismantle the soul and divorce it from the body so that you are a soulless automaton who follows orders. I'm Occult Priestess, occultpriestess.com, and you're watching my channel. Thank you for being here. MKate-Ultra, the deprogramming sessions, has been a labor of love for me these past 2 weeks. Part 3 of my Mind Control series. We will begin our journey with a visual spell from Prince and Kate Bush. The communication between dimensions of rock and roll heaven and earth. I've heard my whole life about rock stars making deals with the devil, and Kate Bush wrote a deal with God as an opposing force to that rumor we've all heard so much of. And as we know, Prince went very religious in the middle of his life, and Kate it's always been a big question about Kate's spirituality. There have been many rumors, and most people I know assume that she's a pagan. A visual spell for the collective unconscious to show what could be if we were heroes, if we become the heroes we are meant to be. Because I'd be running up that hill. Because I've always been invested in my deal with God. Next, we go into an introduction. Welcome to my nightmare. I am the Nightmare Girl in Rodney Asher's The Nightmare film. I star with 6 other people, and we speak about our lifetime struggle with sleep paralysis, or basically demons. And I say welcome to my nightmare because I know most of you have never been here, and I'm here to show it to you. The world that we were born into is a world of darkness. Only when we grow up a bit and get some real information do we understand that the darkness is prevalent and it is everywhere. Buddha called Earth samsara, the world of suffering, and he meant it. Luckily, as a young lady, I learned that. And at age 30, my spirit guide Hermes red-pilled me, and I began to understand the conspiracy of this world. I was raised to understand that there was darkness in the world, but I had no idea that it was everywhere. We will learn tonight that human experimentation is an ancient evil. What I'm showing you tonight is the modern form of this ancient evil. It can touch your family at any time. It touched me over 20 times in my life. I was forcibly drugged, and I was forcibly incarcerated in a hospital because I don't think, feel, or see as others do. I was traumatized greatly as they tried to entrain me with their methods. But like I said, I'm fully invested in my deal with God. I always come back to my soul. I know thyself. As most of us know by now, the television show Stranger Things is a ripoff of real-life torture and trauma. Tonight, you will find out some of the extent to that torture and trauma, not only in America, but also overseas by our own government. You will come to understand many of these techniques that they use in psychology come from actual Nazi doctors living right here in the United States, brought over through Operation Paperclip. We will also learn about Bluebird, Artichoke, and Project MKate-Ultra. MKate-Ultra, a history, a comprehensive background on MKate-Ultra, and the Delphi method, developed by the RAND Corporation for the military-industrial complex, used on us daily. And we will round out the evening with a deep dive into psychic children with dark journalist, and even deeper into fish people with Freeman Fly. What is the Atlantis connection to all this psychological torture? And lastly, this evening, I will leave you with something full of fire, a preview of the upcoming explosion that happens when the feminine force fights back. I want to thank everyone for being here this evening. Thank you for tipping. I worked very hard on this, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting some tips.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major.
Hypno mind control for Major Tom.
Mind control. Mind control.